In a world that constantly tells us to be kind and prioritize others, no one really warns us about the dangers of overextending ourselves. Could it be that too much kindness might actually be harmful? From financial strain to emotional burnout, being overly generous might just lead to some surprising consequences. Today, I'll reveal 8 shocking ways kindness can backfire and 4 powerful strategies to protect yourself from being taken advantage of. 1. Your high expectations will lead to disappointment. Ever heard the saying, expect nothing and you'll never be disappointed? The Stoics remind us to accept reality as it is and not depend on others to make us happy. When you give everything without expecting much in return, you protect your emotional well-being. But if you expect the same generosity from others, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. The harsh truth? People might not meet your expectations, leading to frustration, fatigue, and even sadness. Wisdom to ponder. Don't expect gratitude for everything you give. Do it for your peace of mind. 2. You'll be taken for granted. Once you start giving, people may come to expect it. The Stoics teach us that true value comes from acting with logic and goodness, not merely fulfilling others' demands. But beware. If you keep giving without setting boundaries, people might get too comfortable and assume you'll always be there to take care of everything. Before long, you'll find yourself drained, both mentally and physically, with little to show for it. Wisdom to ponder. In all things, balance is key. Give, but don't lose yourself in the process. 3. Your personal goals will be neglected. By constantly putting others first, you risk losing sight of your own dreams and responsibilities. The Stoics emphasize living by reason and virtue, which means setting limits and prioritizing your own well-being. If you're always busy helping others, you might be running away from your own issues. Self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary. After all, how can you help others if you're not taking care of yourself first? Wisdom to ponder. Before you fill another's cup, ensure your own is full. 4. People will see you as weak. Stoicism teaches us to build strength through self-discipline and limits. If you're always the one to help, others might begin to see you as a pushover. They'll offload their responsibilities onto you because they know you won't say no. But the moment you start setting boundaries, respect will follow. It's crucial to recognize when to stop being the go-to person for everyone's problems. Wisdom to ponder. Strength is shown not just in giving, but in knowing when to refuse. 5. Your social circle will shrink. When you're always there for people, they might start seeing you as just a resource rather than a friend. Stoic philosophy encourages us to be wise in choosing whom to help, ensuring that our time and energy are spent on those who genuinely value it. If you don't, you might find yourself surrounded only by those who take advantage of your kindness, leaving you with fewer real connections. Wisdom to ponder. True friends add to your life, not just take from it. 6. You'll attract the wrong kind of people. If you're constantly giving, you might attract people who are just there to take. Stoicism teaches us that the energy we put out attracts similar energy back. By giving too much, you might lower your vibrational frequency, drawing in those who only seek to benefit from your generosity without giving anything in return. It's essential to protect your energy and ensure you're surrounding yourself with people who reciprocate your kindness. Wisdom to ponder. Guard your energy and let only those who uplift you share it. 7. You might develop bad habits. Too much kindness can lead to unhealthy dependencies. The Stoics taught that self-discipline in giving is crucial to maintaining a balanced relationship with our actions. When you give too much, you might find yourself overindulging in other areas, whether it's overeating, drinking, or even gambling, as a way to cope with the emotional strain. It's vital to stay mindful of your habits and ensure they're not taking a toll on your well-being. Wisdom to ponder. True freedom lies in moderation, not excess. 8. People will question your motives. Lastly, the more you give, the more people might begin to question your intentions. In a world where genuine kindness is rare, excessive generosity can arouse suspicion rather than gratitude. People might wonder if you have hidden motives, making them wary of your actions. Remember, Stoicism teaches us to act with integrity, regardless of others' opinions, but it's also essential to be aware of how your actions are perceived. Wisdom to ponder. Kindness without expectation is a virtue. Kindness with hidden motives is a vice. 4 strategies to protect yourself. Listen to your feelings. Pay attention to your emotions. If you feel drained, it's a sign that you're giving too much. Adjust your actions accordingly. Embrace the power of no. Don't be afraid to say no when necessary. Your time and energy are valuable. Protect them. Prioritize self-care. Dedicate time to yourself, whether it's through exercise, hobbies, or relaxation. Make sure you're taking care of your own needs before helping others. Distance yourself from energy. Vampires, identify those who drain your energy and set boundaries. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Conclusion: Stoicism teaches us that the middle path is often the best. While generosity is a noble trait, it must be balanced with self-preservation. Remember, it's okay to say no and prioritize your own well-being. If you ever doubt it, just think of how much more you can give when you're at your best.